One thing people would be surprised to find on my iPod, the soundtrack to Coal Miner's Daughter. I love the movie. It's one of my favorites of all time. I love it. I mean, I love it. Loretta, you ignorant hillbilly. If there was a Lifetime original biopic about me, I would choose Michael B. Jordan. I want to go young so he can start and follow me, follow my whole career. My favorite on-air moment on The Insider, and there have been lots, but I gotta say, dumping slime on Brooke Anderson, it was amazing. I have a bunch of different guilty pleasures, but my biggest guilty pleasure is my tech addiction. I have a problem. I mean, I need to go through a 12-step program. If something new comes out, I can't even tell you how many phones I have. Literally, they're not on, I just have the phones. Cameras, computers, iPads, tablets. I have a problem, man. I have a real problem. My great aunt, Septima Poinsett Clark, she started this thing called the Highlander School, and she really was a pivotal member of the civil rights movement, worked with Rosa Parks, Dr. King, and other folks. And I was a little kid, so I never got to talk to her about those things. We have lots of pictures, and I have pictures of me in her house and pictures walking with her, but she was just always my Aunt Seppi, and I never understood the historical significance of her. And now I wish I could sit down and just have a coffee with her and talk about the amazing things she went through and the times and the change that she helped affect. My favorite season is probably fall. Let's say late summer, early fall, because as it gets later in fall and it starts to get cold, I hate it. I can't hang with the cold weather. I have now become LA soft. I know people are gonna go crazy when I say this, but if there is any place on the planet that I could live and take all my stuff, my family and everybody with me, it's simple, Los Angeles, California. You have all the sports you need. You have the restaurants and access to all kinds of stuff. You have the beaches, you have the mountains. It's a short drive to ski, but the weather is spectacular. The greatest influence in my life, without a doubt, is my parents. My parents were such great role models for me, and they really took the time and effort and put so much into rounding out my life that I appreciated in my life. I wouldn't be here today without them. 3 words that people might use to describe me, and it depends on who you ask. But if you ask me to describe myself, I would hope to say father, son, and husband. My family means everything to me. My boys, I love them, and every moment I can spend with them. My wife is incredible. It's interesting when you have a partner that teaches you things. I love my parents and my family. I love talking to my dad and mom. It's kind of simple and kind of a little hokey, but it's how it is. Now, if you ask my wife, she may choose other words. If I was going to create a slogan for my life, it would have to be living deliciously. Work as hard as you can. I mean, go at it, get after it, achieve, but then enjoy. Don't let life pass you by, because I see so many people who work so hard, but they don't stop for a second and enjoy the moment. Sometimes I like to just stop and say, you know what, if this is as good as it gets, this is pretty doggone good.